Hi there once again, Martin Tyler here, along with Alan Smith. I hope you're enjoying our coverage of the Women's World Cup here in France, and we're just minutes away from the start of the quarter-final between the USA and Australia.
Yeah, getting towards the sharp end of this competition, and the Americans seem to be getting stronger with each passing round and gaining in belief that they can go on and claim that record-breaking fourth title.
And now it's time for the national anthems. And this is the way they're going to go today, Australia. Well, we've gone with a 4-3-3 formation here for them. Is that the way you see it, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, it can be adjusted. It could almost be a 4-5-1 if they decide to come overall defensive, this team. But if they're on the front foot, that three up front can cause the opposition back four some problems.
Well, with the growth of football, or soccer as they call it in the States, the women have played a big part, and it's certainly accepted at college level and at schools. It's a game that young ladies play in the USA, and that actually pushes up the standards for the national team.
No, I think that's true. And also the TV stations are showing much more interest in it, and that can only help the game spread throughout the nation.
The United States will line up like this. So, Alan, 4-4-2?
Yeah, I think it looks that way, Martin. Yes, it's the conventional shape. It's the one that the manager prefers.
Well, here's the kickoff, and it's Australia who started the game. That's cut out. Hunter, shot on, and the goalkeeper got across to it. That's going to be a corner. Corner's taken, cleared away by the defender. Hunter. Tobin Heath comes in with a tackle. Now Rasso. Kelland Knight. Rasso. Here's Kelland Knight. Good position for the cross. Well, no danger from that cross because the defender can cope with it easily. Forward! Whoa, that's flown over the bar.
Wow, the crowd were up on their feet there. It's a spectacular effort.
Well read by the defender. And that's what a coach would want, to stop the support. The referee's got to manage this match, and giving the foul, I think, is quite a good thing to do. Defended well. Catley. Here's Gorry. Now Kerr. Now Catley. Time to get the ball in. Well, that's straightforward for the goalkeeper. Short. And they've gone a little early there, I think. Flags up.
Yeah, a bit over-eager to get on the end of it.
To Kerr. And Morgan. Hunter. And shoots! It's
It's a fast start here.
They deserve that goal. They've been the better team early on.
Just outside the penalty area. She's fired it home.
Oh, that's a wonderful goal. Really is. Perfect timing.
Let's see the replay now. So the first goal, it's 1-0. Here's Kelland Knight. Now Kennedy to Van Egmond. It's a good place to win the ball here. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. To Van Egmond. Maybe the counter-attack is on here. Can find some space here on the flanks. Opposition slow to get back, so possibilities still on the counter-attack. Allen. Kennedy. Here's Gorry. Tremendous development in the women's game. Such an entertaining watch, I have to say. The last decade or so, everything's improved. Remember, Vancouver, that final in 2015, over 53,000 attended. And you can see from our viewing figures and the attendance here in France, it's only getting bigger still.
Yeah, it is growing all the time, and there's been so much investment into the youth squads, getting younger girls to play the game from an earlier age, and that can only help in their development and their skills. And it's a great thing to see.
Promising build-up until that challenge. Now Rasso. Kerr. Oh, charged down. You can see the deflection there. Corner. In goes the corner. Plenty of width for the team to attack into. Now Krieger. Hunter. Horan. Rapinoe. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Takes on the shot! Saw it all the way, the goalkeeper, and it's comfortable in the end. And here's the shot. That's a good block. You can only put it behind for the corner. Short corner, designed to move the opposition around in the middle. Put in from the wide area. One in front, they would be a lot more comfortable if they were two in front, and they really could have been.
Yeah, might they look back on that with a bit of regret, because that was a great chance to extend the lead, wasn't it?
Horan. Morgan, onto the attack now. Shot on! Goal kick to come. Morgan, Megan Rapinoe. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. The shot's on! Well, that could be the insurance goal here.
That little bit of daylight that they were after.
Well, there was a bit to aim at, but a long way out. Like a golfer from off the green, she's holed it.
Well, from that distance, she saw the gap, and she's just placed it really beautifully.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Kelland Knight to Ford. Neatly intercepted. Well read by the defender. Opportunity in a wider area. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Heath. Hunter. Well, that's over the top of the defender and one to chase. Here is Lindsay. Shots on here. Off the post. Strong, powerful clearance. There's the interception. Becky Sauerbrunn. Lloyd. Well, here's an opportunity with the ball over the top. Not too much time for extra touches here. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. And that goalkeeper can just saunter out and pick that up. Hunter. Heath. Well, that's good support as they build this attack. And that's a turnover in play. Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. Cut out by the defender. Van Egmond. To Allen. Chance to put it in the box from here. Morgan. Could be dangerous. Got the opposition back. And now the shot! Well, that zipped on past the keeper, but just past the post. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Megan Rapinoe. Here's Kelland Knight. Trying to steer it through. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. Hunter. Hunter! Shot on! Great stop. Australia have to try and deal with the corner here. Not easy. Corner swung in, and they get it away. Hunter! Tackle here. Gorry. On to the attack now. Won it back with an interception. Tight scenario here on the ball. Megan Rapinoe. Lindsay Horan. Lindsay Horan now. And here's the shot. Oh, that's easy for the goalkeeper. This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this. That's cut out. Grasso. Now Catley. And it's going to be a minimum of 3 minutes to be played of added time. Shots on here. The shot gets blocked. Hunter. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. The shot's on! It's a goal for United States. Well, she scored an outrageous goal. Outrageous.
Well, if the net wasn't in the way, that would still be travelling now.
Different angle on it here. Well, this is a truly outstanding start to the game. A fantastic first half. Allen. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. High-class first-half performance in the quarter-final of this cup competition, and surely they're on their way to the semis.
Well, the effort they've put in and the quality that they've shown, I can see only one winner here.
And we're back underway in this quarter-final between the USA and Australia. Allen. Here's Polkinghorne. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Well, this is a chance from the free kick. Was an opportunity, really, but in the end, way off target with that place shot. Lloyd. Can really get at the opposition here. And now the shot! Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Here's Kennedy. Gorry. Here's Kelland Knight. To Ford. Room now out on the wing. This is a good opportunity. Made a run and the ball didn't come. Shows she's offside here. Short. Lloyd. Rasso. Here's Gorry. Van Egmond. Now Rasso. Well, here comes the support. There's a target at the front post. It's not a cross that's caused the defence any problems, and certainly not the goalkeeper. Time for a substitution. It's Ford to Allen. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. It looked a good cross, but in the end, it was misleading. So she's going off. She's not going to do the full game, but goodness me, what a contribution she's made to the game thus far.
She's had a fine game, maybe just tiring last 5 or 10 minutes.
Pressed high here. Megan Rapinoe. Hunter. Kelland Knight to Ford. Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. I like the look of this attack. Well, maybe the counter-attack is on here. Opposition slow to get back, so possibilities still on the counter-attack. It could be. And Morgan. Gone out over the touchline, that'll be a throw to the opposition. USA ready to make a switch. Gori. We've had an hour gone here, and still 30 minutes left. And done. Trying to get involved, I think, the forward by coming this deep to get on the ball. Now Catley. Now Kerr. Possession changes feet. It could be a chance. Hit it hard, but not very true. And Kennedy. But there's the interception. A timely challenge. Catley. Here's Butt. Good vision. Real chance. Now this is an interesting attack. Neither side able to dwell on the ball for very long here. Hunter. Heath. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. And that's good support as they build this attack. But Rasso. Here's Kelland Knight. Alex Morgan steered through, played in the clear. Good stretch by the goalkeeper to push that away from danger. Getting set at the corner. Corner swung in. Here's a chance. Strange corner, allowing a defender. Oh, that's great defending. Catley. But. Now Catley. Now Rasso. Strong challenge. Got to keep the ball here under some pressure. Allen. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Shots on here. And that will peter out that attack. It's the goalkeeper's ball quite easily. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Tackle here. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. Break quickly when they get possession. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. And now the shot! It comes out off the goalkeeper. And that's dealt with the problem. And here's the shot. Good block. Throw to come up now after the ball's gone out. Polkinghorne to Allen. To Ford. Now Kerr. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Here's an opportunity maybe. And shoots! Well, they have cleared the danger. It was a decent opportunity, I think. But Polkinghorne. It's a very good interception.
Well, the ref's getting slaughtered by those fans who were convinced it should have been a pen.
The shot's on! It's a goalkeeper save there, but not a difficult one. In midfield, they've got it back via an interception. Hunter! Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. They can spread the play now. Well, the ref says play on. And here we've got a free kick given by the referee. Excellent performance from the team. The supporters know that the job is pretty much done, and they're just loving it. I don't think we'll get them out of the ground at the end.
Well, they've been treated to some really good football, haven't they? Some good goals, and they're appreciative of that.
10 minutes left of regular time. To Kerr. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. Throw for Australia. Here's Kennedy, but here's Kelland Knight. Tackle goes in. Morgan. Shot on! Oh, charged down. One back very quickly. Now Sauerbrunn. Hunter. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Pressure to absorb, high up the pitch. Hunter. And Morgan. Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. Here's Gorry. It's Ford. Free kick given to the USA. And done. Heath. Hunter. Comes in with a tackle. Rasso. Opportunity in a wider area. Cleared away by the defender. A good run towards the near post. It's a goal! They're still a long way behind here, but at least they've got something to remember the game by.
You could see what they were after here, Martin. They've been trying to get the ball out to that winger at every opportunity during this match, and they did it again and got their reward. And what a fabulous cross.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. (3-1) the scoreline as we restart the game. Well, those defenders will be furious with that because they were seeing the game out quite comfortably, it seemed, but a little bit of loss of concentration, and they've lost a goal.
Yeah.
Hunter! That's a very good goal. Hat-trick. Goal number 3 here, and it's a perfect day for the player. Well, she is a terrific goal-getter, and that's 3 to her name today.
Yeah, she should be treasuring this moment this afternoon. She'll be taking that match ball home with her now.
It is now an extraordinary lead, and you could say really game over. To Kerr. Maybe just kicked it a little bit there, and pass goes straight to the opposition. Hunter. And shoots! That's a good block. Corner to be taken. Corner played into the middle. In the crowd of players, the keeper goes for a punch. Shots on here. And they blocked it then. And that will end the threat, at least for the moment. It's another step towards the trophy they hope. They are into the semi-final. Well played, USA.
Well, they've looked so strong throughout this tournament, and they did out there today. Even when they face a challenge as big as this one, they always seem to find a way. They always step up to the mark.
Don't forget that semi-final, which is coming up in a few days. You can watch all the action live on EA TV.
The other team can't score if they don't have the ball. I have possession and passing drills lined up for us today. On the U.S. women's national team, we give credit where credit is due. And today, Kim Hunter earned that credit. Fantastic work, Kim.
Well, she thinks I should go pro. I mean, an agent like her, I should probably take her advice, right?
And not go to college? Don't know about that.
But you said the game's exploding, opportunities, the going pro is a real option.
I said it makes you think, not that you should do it.
Oh, she said I'm a real game changer.
She said that?
Yeah, but I mean, you know, agents, you're the best, you're the greatest, where's my 20%, right?
Hunter, tell me I did not just hear that. You've been speaking to an agent? Do you know the team rules about discussing contracts while on international duty?
Yes, we were just talking.
Get outside, now! What, has this all gone to your head? You think the rules don't apply to you? Give me one good reason I shouldn't send you home right now.
I'm sorry. My brother came to visit me, and he brought his agent with him, and she just started talking. It wasn't planned. I thought she was just being friendly. But it won't happen again, I promise. Being here, being part of this team, it means everything to me.
All right. This is your final warning, Hunter.